Hey folks, my name is Ralph Richardson, and I wanted to spend a little bit of time today talking to you about your introduction, your introductory pitch, your elevator pitch, whatever you want to call it. And so let's get right into it. So I used this method. I went to Phoenix. I spent 10 days going to open houses to test it out. And in 10 days, I met 42 realtors and developed 36 referral partners. So I then went to Austin to duplicate it in another city, and it worked just as well there. So I promise you it works. I field tested it, and I'm very confident it'll work for you as well. Now, before you go out into the marketplace, you have to know about PWM's 9 differentiators. You should memorize them, and you should know the minutia of each of the tools you have available at your disposal, so that when you're discussing them, if you get asked a question, you'll have the information. And this brings value. It also develops credibility and professionalism. And by offering value, perceived value is so important in encouraging people to adopt you as their referral partner. So let's get right into it. In terms of the 9 differentiators, I have them available for you if you want them on a simple Word document. You can email me, ralphr@pacwm.com. That's RALPHR for my last name, at pacwm.com. And I'd be happy to email this out to you. But the 9 differentiators are, and in no particular order, it's just they'll come up as you'll see. Clients' long-term financial health. We have a tool called Bolt. You should know all about Bolt. We have a 10 business day appraisal guarantee. You should know the details of that product. And occasionally they will run an appraisal credit as a special. We have Mortgage Insurance Buster. You should know about that product. We have a mobile app. You're going to want to know your mobile app thoroughly inside and out, because you can originate, lock, send closing documents, whatever you need to do on the origination front, you can do from your mobile app. It's super important, and that allows you to offer the realtor or the referral partner a 10-minute response guarantee, because no matter where you are, within 10 minutes, you can get back to them using your mobile app. Our processing time for a qualified conventional FHA VA buyer, we have an 11 to 15 day clear to close, which is super fast in the industry and clearly defines you. So already we're discussing stuff that's really revolutionary in the industry. Those 6 things right there, boom, we're a broker. We have hundreds of products. We can service a wider swath of their client base so that they can get deals done with customers that can't get a loan at a bank, etc. And then you should really have a good understanding of your product mix, not only from a 30,000 foot view, but also, you should understand the details. For example, we have a lender that can write for less than 600 credit score with 100% gift funds. You should know that, and you should know the details on that loan, and you should know which lender that is. Carrington Bank. Transparency. We have a portal. They can set up their information in the portal. We can co-brand them through the portal with a custom landing page for their clients that they refer to us, and they can also track the loan in real time using the portal and or setting up their communication preferences. And then our concept of partnership. Everything we do is to bring value, both value and perceived value. They're 2 different things. By developing your perceived value in the marketplace, you will grow your business, because you're going to get paid on the value you bring into the relationship, into the transaction. So becoming a subject matter expertise, honing your skills. But as we help you, Mr. and Mrs. Referral Partner, grow your business and close more deals, it's going to help me grow my business and close more deals. So you should know those 9 differentiators, because as I go into the introduction, you're going to see how they work. Okay, so let's talk about the introduction and how you get to meet realtors. The best single way to do it is open houses. I go to Zillow and I get a piece of paper and I write Saturday, and I get a second piece of paper and I write Sunday on it. Then I go to Zillow in the geography that I want to work. Okay, so let's say in this case it's Phoenix. I go to Zillow, I write Phoenix across the search, I make sure it's a for sale. In terms of home type, I only do single family residence or houses. I put a minimum purchase price of $1 million, and then there's another box that says more, and I check the must have open house box. That's going to deliver a list of results that you can start to work with on your Saturday sheet and your Sunday sheet. The second thing I do is I sort them from most expensive to least expensive. The reason is, as you get into homes for less than $1 million, you're going to have so much foot traffic in those homes that when you show up there, it's going to be a mob scene, and the realtor isn't going to have 1 second to give you. But you go to a $4 million home, not only is it a great experience going into your future home as a successful MLO with a professional practice, but you have more time with the realtor because there's far less foot traffic in a $4 million home than there is in a $500,000 home. So I arrive at the house, I've made my list, I've made it as efficient as possible in terms of my travel time, and what I'll do is I'll try and make a circuit on the map, or I'll start from my location and drive to the furthest point and work my way back, or I'll start at the closest point and work my way out and drive back. You can figure that out for yourself. It's pretty straightforward, starting with the most expensive houses and working my way back to the lesser expensive houses. If you can hit 8 open houses in a day, that's a big day, and you will be very proficient after your first day with this introduction speech. Okay, it goes something like this. I show up at the house, I park. If I'm in a crappy car, I'll park down the street and walk up, and that's because a lot of these realtors have really nice cars, and you show up in a 1978 Datsun with 800,000 miles on it. Well, maybe you want to park down the street. Just a tip. I review the listing before I go in. Who is the listing agent? They are probably not going to be on site on a Saturday or Sunday because the experienced agents are the listing agents, and the new real estate agents are the ones that are required to work open houses to help them grow their business. So they're doing the same thing that you're doing, kind of, except they're working the open house. You'll work open houses later. This is just to meet them in the initial phase of growing your business. I'll stand outside the house and I'll take the house in because it's a beautiful home. Does it have copper gutters? Are there statues? Are there fountains? Are the sconces on the entryway lights? Are they natural gas? There's lots of little details you can notice in these beautiful homes so that when you walk in, you can compliment the realtor on working such a beautiful home. And if it's a junior realtor, they're going to be awed by the value of the house too, because they probably can't afford that level of house either. Okay, so I walk in. If I walk in and the realtor's with another couple or another client, I will not interrupt the realtor. I will just walk around the house, take in the beautiful house, look at the artwork, go out back, sit in the chair, watching the fountain, whatever it is. I'll enjoy it, and when the realtor is available, then I will make my introduction. If I walk into the house and there's no one there, I'll immediately introduce myself. I introduce myself as a mortgage loan originator right off the bat because I don't want this realtor to think that I am there as a customer. I don't want to mislead them in any way. And so here's what I'll do. I'll walk in and I'll see their name, I'll see their name tag, or I'll pick up their card, or they'll tell me their name, whatever, and say, hi Jessica, my name is Ralph Richardson with Pacific Wholesale Mortgage. I'm a mortgage loan originator, and I'm out here looking at some of the inventory in the marketplace and introducing myself to the realtors at these open houses. And man, what a beautiful home this is. I noticed those natural gas entryway lights, and the chandelier over the front door is just absolutely incredible. And the copper gutters on this place, I mean, this house is gorgeous. And they'll respond something, yeah, it's really nice, and blah blah blah. And I'd say, as a mortgage loan originator, my job is to help you grow your business and close more deals. And I offer 9 distinct differentiators to help you achieve that goal. But before I go into that, I'd just like to get an idea, what are some of the pain points that you experience with the mortgage process? This gives the realtor an opportunity to talk and to vent some frustration and to share with you what they don't like about the mortgage process. And they will complain every time, unless there's a lot of customers around. But they'll typically tell you a few things they don't like about the mortgage process. Typically they'll say, man, we're having so much problem with the appraisal time, getting the appraisals done. Or they'll say, my mortgage people, they never call me back. I'm trying to find out where the process is. So this is where we reach back to our 9 differentiators, all right? So Jessica says, we're really backed up on appraisals. Well, Jessica, our differentiator number 3 is our 10 business day appraisal guarantee. And we guarantee the appraisal is going to be completed in 10 days, or we refund 50% of the cost of the appraisal back to the buyer at closing. Ooh, really? Yeah, and we have transparency through our portal, and we have automated communication with you so that every time something happens on this loan, you'll be notified. Not only that, you can log in 24/7 to track the progress of this loan in real time. Wow. Additionally, I use a mobile app to originate in addition to my laptop or my desktop. So I can give you a 10-minute response guarantee, because anything I can do from my desktop, I can do right here from my mobile phone. So I am here to be your partner 24/7. My goal is to help you close more deals and grow your business. Is this something you'd like to learn more about, Jessica? Great. Why don't we schedule a time to meet next week? That's all there is to it. By knowing your differentiators, you can respond to help solve the pain points that realtor has. Now, young realtors, they don't really have a network yet. And by you going in and offering to help them grow their business and close more deals, that's music to their ears. That's exactly why they're there at the open house. And so this is a really simple way. Now, in terms of practicing your introduction before you go, yes, you have to practice it. You have to practice it in front of a mirror. You have to record yourself on your cell phone, or like I'm using now, my desktop, so that you can go in to the initial time you meet with a realtor. You're going to be nervous. You're probably going to stutter a little bit, but it's okay. You'll get better as you do it over and over again. And by practicing before you go, videotape yourself. That'll give yourself the neural feedback so that you can improve and figure out, what you missed and what you got wrong, and then you can improve on it. And your feedback of your brain of you on a video is very effective, and your brain processes that very fast. But clients' long-term health, Bolt, 10-day business appraisal, 10 business day appraisal, mortgage insurance buster, mobile app, processing time, broker, transparency, and partnership. Those are the 9. You need to know those. And then when you ask the realtor what pain points they have in the mortgage process, you have a solution for them. It builds their interest. He told me about 3 differentiators. He said there's 9 differentiators. I really want to learn about the other 6. And that's where you get them to agree to meet with you in the upcoming day. They may have time on their hands. They may be bored to death by the time you get there at 3 p.m. They've been sitting there. 2 people have come through the open house all day. That's not likely, but it does happen. And they're just thrilled to have someone to talk to. So you could actually have a flip chart, and I have that file available for you as well that you can print out, double-sided cardstock, spiral bind it on the landscape, and you can use it as a flip chart to go through our 9 differentiators and why they want to work with us in more detail. So there's another resource I'd like to offer you. All right, well, that's it for today, folks. Like to work with you. Your success is my success. All of us are here to be successful together. That's why the corporate culture here at PWM is so great. Sharing success is very successful. We're growing very fast with this concept of sharing success and giving value. And so if there's anything I can do to help you along the way, I'm here to help you. All right? Thanks so much. Ralph R. at pacwm.com, 415-572-8470. All right, talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.